Wow. Pretty tired, but we can get started. Okay, so what shall we start? I need to fix that. Is that miss our way? No. So we earned 3.6 bill yesterday. Pretty decent. Throw that away. What we are going to have to start doing is make sure we get all of our weekly bosses done. So I'm thinking Monday, or it might have to be before Monday, because Friday afternoon, finally, we had the painters arrive. Letting us know that they'll be here Monday, though I'm not too confident on that, being as it's a public holiday for us. We did do our Mystic Frontier purple upgraded to this level 1 or 2 ring. Really doesn't help us. But we have one. We haven't had one in a while, nor have we had a tier up. So we are going to just check our pots. We have 9. We're still not really sure how the star forcing change is going to affect us properly. So just throwing around ideas as to how I want to upgrade my things. But that's okay. We shouldn't have any more daily things we need to do. And then we can get started. How much do we have? Oh, nowhere near enough. So, I'm actually not sure how much XP we've been gaining of late. Oh, I'm gonna fix that as well. And go there. Excellent. Actually, I'll quickly bring that up. Maple Hub, roster, update. So we've had 2 really good days in a row, actually. So we did fall below the 4T mark a few days ago, and then we hovered it for a little bit. Yesterday we got 6.6T, and the day before that 7.5. Very good days overall. So we have a decent chance of hitting 287, or very close to, within a few percent, by the time the 17th rolls around, and we're ready for the update on Challenger World. Ooh, only 10%. Usually it's higher. But yeah, we're definitely missing the haste event. Even if only for the solar to energy. But I'll have to set up my controller, so where's the thingy for it? That one. Unplug. Plug it back in. we go. So I should be able to use the controller. Yes, I can now. But yeah, we have been keeping track of our progression. I bring up my spreadsheet. And we just leave this guy attacking. I'll throw my ults first. And I'll switch scene. But yeah, I'm still trying to get close to my 3 bill a day. Everything beyond that's just a bonus. Okay, so I think it's this button for me. Maybe it's not. I think I'm going to change my hotkeys. Oh well. I wanted to bring up my my Excel spreadsheet. I had really bad luck on drops the last 3 days across the account. So that sucks. All of those things are fine. I am definitely still considering the Lin Challenge World 3. Though the Aerial is looking nice. I won't have the opportunity to buy any of the passes and benefit from such things that are Aerial exclusive, so I wouldn't lose a whole lot by creating the Lin. And it does have a really good Link skill and Legion. So that's a fine. Yeah, I think we're basically at the point that whenever a class comes out and it has like a Legion, I'm like, why? Okay, so anything else we can do? No, you're done, we're just waiting. Nothing to do there. Oh, the Glorious Graduation event for the Transcendent part. We'll get that in a few days, there's actually no rush on it. We did decide to throw on the Transcendent Potion from the Summer Countdown event onto the Night Lord, because he's weak as hell and I don't want to level him. So he's now at 266. IR to hit 275. Kana's at 255. As we decided to use the oh balls, goddammit. As we decided to use the Magnificent Growth Potions on the Kana rather than the Mo, which is fine. Just finish it sooner. But yeah, everything on my end, real life wise specifically, has been very sporadic for a couple of weeks. So the morning is probably the most inconvenient time for me as well. Everyone's awake and doing stuff and needing help and whatnot to get the house ready. So if anything, I should be considering streaming nights rather than during the day, as from probably about 4 PM till midnight there's very little that actually needs doing. But we haven't done our weekly bosses yet, so we could take a crack at that as well today. When I was looking over the calendar, God, that was defeating. The calculator. Those prices were so high. And it's obvious why. It's scaling based on the success chance. And with the chance of success going down at 18, 19, 20. from 18 to 19 and 19 to 20. It's really going to be eating into the funds. So I'm just sitting on what I've got. Trying not to use any money now. But yeah, we're still just pushing everyone forward, just incrementally. So if I bring up my Legion, can I still attack? I can. Awesome. So as you can see, the Hayata here, great, hit 275. That's what we wanted. And then if we go over, we can see the Night Lord has finally progressed one level. It's lucky to get that. I really don't like it. So far at least. With it being such a burst heavy class and being so weak, it's really inconvenient. But I definitely need to get onto my boss meals. And not just complete them, but also push them further. To the point that they can participate in hard, Lomian, or normal C10. So if I bring up my Maple Hub again, go to Boss Tracker. So it is slightly inaccurate for a few reasons. Number one, it hasn't been adjusted. Some of the newer bosses I'm doing on my main specifically. For example, I've taken out Magnus and Queen. I think. Yeah, Magnus, Queen. And getting Kalos and Saren in there. But assuming I'm completing all my other weekly bosses, or my other characters, this is just a minimum we could look to attain in that time. Come on, throw them down faster. But yeah, we're looking at around 22.8 bill for 178 out of 180 crystals on any given week. But yeah, we're just gonna have to get on it. Keep track of what we're doing and just start hitting them. Do like 2 a day. Like I just want to spend that time grinding on the main. Mostly because I'm so hungry for frags at the moment. We have been progressing the 6th job. So we're trying to get Mastery 4 to 29, it's at 25. And we have enough frags, but I'm just holding off. As I want to see how much Hecate is going to cost. Is it worth unlocking? Where would it be placed in the priority order? And if we can get 100 frags a day with my farming rate, I'm feeling pretty good about that. Gives us 10 days, so I should get to around 1300. Probably getting a little over 100 a day at the moment, but that, if I can get to 100, that's fine. But if I look at my boss mules, they're all basically up to normal Lomian. And doing a lot of lower bosses, for example, Yawn. A lot of them, looks to be all of them actually, are doing normal sickness, gasping pain. A lot of them are doing hard V healer. Hard healer, not V healer. Just for that extra money. So yeah, there's still plenty of room we need to start working toward. But yeah, I'm just not sure about how I want to upgrade my items moving forward. Because I think it depends on if the item can be foddered, how many I would have, the approximate cost, how easy they are to attain, and so on. So if I look at my current equips, I have a 21 Hyperion Galaxy earring. This was a 21 reinforced, went to 20, and I just hit it once. So I think I would rather guarantee this item to 22. Just so it's done for me. And the same thing would occur to the belt. So with items like this, I'm thinking when fodders are applicable, we fodder 21, transfer to 20, guaranteed to 22. But for this possibility to work, I'd have to use my arcanes and probably safeguard to 18, raw tap to 20, and then guarantee 22. As I think the individual item cost is going to be incredibly high for me and my level of income. But in general, we haven't actually gained any item upgrades on the main, which sort of sucks. We've done, I think 2 or 3, I think it's 2 hard Saren so far. No luck there, and we're only doing them in parties as we suck. Normal Callus, yeah, he's slowly kicking around, so get rid of that. Scroll all the way down. So we got 1 whole piece and we got 4 fragments, so we're up to 3 pieces out of the 10 we need for our first eternal piece. That'll be massive, and then we'll just safeguard to 18. That's the plan, at least. As we haven't been able to make any tangible gear upgrades as of yet. But assuming we keep doing normal calories regardless of drops that occur during it, we are guaranteed Eternals over time. So that's why it's one of my main focuses. I'm going to try and squeeze into a party if I can find one. I think Seiko's parties are going to be substantially out of the range of what I'm capable of, so I'm just going to stick to normals. Okie dokie. Well, we still have some WAPs. We have 137. Up to about 160 of each crystal. 53 and 60 from the will and lucid respectively. So even though we're not getting really any arcane boxes across our account, which is something we very much need to fix, we do have the possibility of just buying arcanes. But then I think it'll get blown out of proportion. Actually, yeah, which would be better for me? Assuming we're buying them with the droplets, it's like 5 bill an item. Would it be more cost effective to safeguard to 18, roll tap 22, roll tap 20, guarantee 22? I'm not sure. Mine is sitting at 18 and I definitely want to push them forward. it wouldn't get replaced for an extremely long time, if at all. Is there a calculator available actually? Do. Like if we just use what's available now, not when the June update comes around, how much would it cost in booms specifically? We just expect each boom to be about 5 bill. Plus the upgrade cost. Still doing alcoholics every day. But with this guaranteed 20 to 22 thing, I can just get a 22 DOMs and guarantee a 22 source. I have a 23 DOM right now. Oh yeah, everything's just on the fence. Waited to see, waited to see. Okay, so level 200 item. Start catching 18. The safeguarding, miso, and boom reduction. It looks like the average booms is 2.42, so that's what, 12.5 bill plus 18 bill, which is the average cost. So we're looking around 30 bill per item to get from 18 to 22 if we buy. It's kind of steep, which is why I'm really desperate, I guess you could say, across the account at least, getting my characters to C10 level. If they could start either joining parties, if we could find them, or preferably soloing C10, we could increase our arcane box income. Start working on those across the whole thing. But yeah, at 5 bill a piece, that's pretty rough. I do have one backup shoulder in my inventory. So in the June update, as my shoulder's already 18, I can just send it from 18 to 20, and if it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, I can safeguard back to 18, and we can see how we go from there. But we do have between 1 and 2 stars on most of our equipment, excluding our arcanes. I'm doing absolutely nothing with my Rune gear now. It's just going to sit at 21 while I push for those goddamn Eternals. What else do we have? Because we have our 2 pitch boss items. Scroll. So we have the ET. And I think just because of the sheer increase from 18 to 20 due to the success rate going down, not just the boom chance going down, it's going to cost an obscene amount. And I think that would replace my kind of treasuring, because we have a 22 Superior, 22 Guardian, and 22... all 22. Very happy with that. Our old ring here, 21. I think we're just going to tap this up. If we can get 23 and replace over time, great. If not, whatever. That's not a big deal. But yeah, most things are long term. As we don't have any, what do you call it? Oh, go on. Fish boss items equipped. We simply haven't had any startup yet. And that will book hasn't dropped. Don't expect any of them to, but hope for when they do. The last drop we did get was on the 29th, and that was from the Pitch Boss box from Mystic Frontier. That's how I got my eye patch. I was throwing flames on it. It didn't get any better. It was a 45 and 6, and now it's a 36 and 6. Definitely an increase. Because if we just go off what the new system is that we're aware of, from the PTR at least, all you have to do is get up to 20 stars and you can guarantee a 22. It's just getting over that 18 to 20 hurdle. Like I could safeguard the 18 like normal, and when I get spares, just see if I can roll tap them to 20. And if they don't, transfer them, safeguard 18, just settle again. It's definitely a possibility. But yeah, we don't actually have many fodders. We might get a couple more from our weeklies. I don't think I'll be needing my reinforced items anymore. We have 3 slime rings, 3 KDs, 2 twilight marks. Which we got pretty lucky on last week. We had both. Oh, thought it was ball time. It is not. So we got pretty lucky with our drops last week for the weekly bossing. Specifically with the KTs, we got one from Hard Loose and one from Hardwheel. It's like, oh yeah, cool, sweet. It's not an item we want or can use, but into the pile it goes. There we go. But yeah, dumps just, they're not appearing. The last one we got was on the 25th. And before that, it was before the 11th. So less than once every 10 days. But it's not as required as it once was, assuming the system doesn't change. Our current Dominator Pendant, Superior Pendant, this one, is 20 stars, so I can guarantee it 22 with that. And transfer this down into a 21 source if I get one over time, and then guarantee a 22 source. It's like, woo, done. So we do have options moving forward, it's just everything's waiting on something else. But yeah, I think our weekly earn mesos, which I could keep track of as well, and I probably should specifically drop mesos, would be between 20 to 30 bill. Trying to get 3 bill a day, and assuming I do that every day, that's 21. And I basically double that if I do my weekly bossing. So if I do my minimums of 3 bill a day and all my weekly bossing, I get about 40 bill. Yeah. Just everything's just slowly moving. With those guarantees of 20 to 22, being able to remove the boom chance without that obscene cost that it had from the previous levels, I am strongly considering, because all my mules went for 20 superiors, 21 photos into 20 superiors. So I could just get some free stat, push them a little further. So much that can be done. But yeah, it looks like our current hurdle is still money. For most people it's photos, drops, yada yada yada. For me it's just gonna still be money. I'm trying to do so much across the whole account that I simply can't afford it. Come on, come on, come on. We're about to finish off this coupon. Dun 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 dun. But yeah, if around midnight tonight I can be over 400 frags, to me that's a good day. We started over 300, so any multiple of 100 is pretty good. Yawn. I am thinking now that I should start keeping track of my daily misos. As we're just ballparking minimums, which isn't necessarily bad, but can only be so accurate. And the next coupon. Okay, so when this coupon ends, it'll be what, 23? So give us 27 minutes. For reset, we can go and do some bossing. Oh, and some meals. But the idea of unified mesas is sort of annoying for what I do. I like each character having their own money, as it's what they have personally collected or not spent. And also not knowing exactly how much I have, it is sort of nice as well. Whatever this character gets from his weeklies or farms goes to storage, and everything else just stays on the characters. Though when I do go for a big spend, I can just jump on them all, throw it all in the bank. It's like, ooh, fancy. Well, we had been busy pretty consistently, So some changes have occurred in our progression, specifically in relation to this campus point shop. We were just buying the 3x coupons, but we reached the point that we couldn't play enough to outweigh how many we were earning. So I bought 40 Luxorna coupons, which gave me 20 hours. I just got about 40 or so, I'm not exactly sure, of EXP that way. Why not? But yeah, we just weren't playing enough. Which is fine, it's not like I'm trying to rule the world. 40 days to go, and sometimes I just can't do it all at once or even remotely. So I do like one WAP and then get up and go and do stuff. Hang out with the dog, check on mum, make lunch, yada yada yada. That's something I would like to do before reset as well, is go make a sandwich. Yeah. Get something to snack on. Could make some oats. That could be the plan. Maybe both. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Whether we do our bossing before reset or after reset doesn't really matter. We have a pretty concise daily list of things we want to do. Getting the Wild Hunter as well through monster parks each day, way better than doing the Hayata, just being a Hurricane class. But he's alright. Once again, on his damage gear he has 3 20-starred superiors, like basically all of my mules. But they haven't been potentialed or anything. But it's just the cost. It's going to be so high for someone like me. Like, I would be curious to see what is the average meso earn rate in Maple Story per week. I think it's got to be less than 30 bill. But yep, everything's just waiting on something else. Money, 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 money. Do 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 do. But yeah, we have been reading up, trying to get as informed as we can about the Lin class for Challenger World, while also having everyone in the game seemingly create videos or be streaming or something else to try and sway me into Errol. It is looking nice, though I really don't like the Erdal Link system for their 6th job. It's just messy. Like, I'm assuming it'll be strong. But you never know. It's simple, which I like. Though I would much prefer it didn't have those 2 low cooldown skills. Just let me attack and just leave it be. Ah, that's why. So yeah, I probably won't get much like solid farming, grinding, playing throughout the day. Just do tidbits at a time. And as we get into this evening, even if I have to end the stream, start it back up again later, that's fine. I like to grind in a particular way. That is with the controller I'm using right now. Digga digga digga. Lay back in my chair, mic off, and I put on a show in the background. So what I'm watching right now, like not this exact moment, as I'm not doing anything else, as I don't want to commit to a show, because I like to watch episodes back to back to back. But I'm watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer, currently on season 2. And I'll continue that this evening. And with the show in the background, I can get through like 3 hours comfortably a day of just WAPing. So that's definitely a burn and a benefit. Going 20 minutes. I actually want to knock this out faster than 20 minutes, but you can't, obviously. Time moves at, well, its own pace. I'm just hungry. Dun 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 dun. But I will have to find a new partner for Challenger World 3 now. I did find one. I know him from a long time ago in Chronos. And he's like a 289 buck or something. His name's Tom. And now I have to find someone else, as he has made the decision to join a couple of his friends, and they're going to be doing a Challenger World Interactive instead. So now I need a new duo. It happens. Like he gave me notice a couple of days ago that that was the plan. They weren't sure, maybe, maybe not. But now they've pretty much committed to it. Can't do anything about that. Do what you can. So I found him like a week or so ago. He's like, yep, sure. Yeah, we can do it. And no, plans changed, and he's going to jump into interactive Challenger World with them. So I need to try and find someone else. Either before Challenger World starts, or during Challenger World I can just find anyone who needs it. Because I think the bosses I would struggle on would be actually the last 2. Specifically, Hard Seren and normal Kalos. My survivability in Hard Seren is less than optimal, depending on how fast we would kill it. And in normal Kalos, my ability to do the mechanic with the interact key is less than ideal. I'm a little slow, so I slowly fall behind. But he was aware of that. as long as I find someone who's capable of doing up to parts Aaron, I guess, because the rest I think could be reasonably easy to attain over the length of Challenge World. Dun 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 dun. One thing I keep messing up though is I changed my preset. I forgot about this, but I changed my preset back to mobbing, and sometimes it doesn't change my link skills. So I'll do like 6 hours of WAPing, find out I'm still in my goddamn bossing links. It's like, oh god damn it. So that has been an inconvenience. But everything is slowly moving. Because we have more upgrades that we need to get on the Hayato. And following that, we can do the Wild Hunter. I'm really not sure what we need to upgrade and push toward on the Nightwalker. Like, I believe it has, aside from earrings, 20 star superiors as well. Do I have that in my spreadsheet? I don't think they're updated. Nightwalker. Okay, so it had 18 arcanes. 20 superior, 20 dom. So we could get the Dominator. No, that would stay. We get 22 superior. What else? Yep, ring. Belt. Where's the earring? Earring's 22. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, not a ton of gains I think we could make. We still need to get a third ring. Okay, I need to update these goddamn things. So I'm actually going to go and check that after I finish this freaking curve one. It's actually going to annoy me if they're not up to date. Because when I do get an event or idea as to what I want to push toward, I would check these, and if they're not well accurate, then how would I know that that's what I still need to work on? Because I just wanted 2 lines of preferably 21, but I'd settle 18. Looks like it's still running a Cont 3. Ren's using a Raw 3. We haven't got a 4 anything yet. Even... who else is using a ring? The Lin. What is going to be my old Lin is using a Weapon Jump 3. So yeah, it's just not good all around. We can't get a 4 to save our lives. But as we have started pushing toward later game bosses, we get better ring boxes as a potential reward, rather than just relying on the lower bosses. But even in the ring box are dropping very high amounts at any level of like acceptable frequency. Who else do we have? The Hayato. Is he updated? No. 18's across the board. Yeah, I'll go and check a couple of characters. in 12 minutes. And update his level and all that. Because I had CP values as well. Just my own personal reference thing. So when this was updated last, because I don't have dates that were updated, the Hayato was level 258 with 20.3 mil CP. And now it's 275 with 40 to 44 mil with or without fams. So that's a very big jump for us. Just don't see anything like that really occurring with the Nightwalker, sort of like stagnated on us. Badly need, and we're not even close, but we badly need to get a scanny weapon on him. That'll give us a massive damage spike. But we only do normal Cetania and hard Lamian. So that's gonna be a slow and steady. Unlike normal. So yeah, my 4 top characters and my 5th one would be the Lin, but we'll go for right now because they're already leveled. We have the Rune, then the Nightwalker. Wait, what are their levels respectively? Oh, okay, I think I can remember. So Rune is 286, Nightwalker is 281, Hayato is 275, Bishop is 275, and the Wild Hunter is 264. Like, I know I could use the upcoming Transcendent pot to do like 265 to 266 on the Wild Hunter. But with Monster Park being easy to run through on him, I think I'd rather just do it for a few more days and just guarantee a level on the Night Lord like normal. And when it's a 270, I just ignore the hell out of him. He's not a character I want to work on anytime soon, and new priorities keep appearing. God damn it, I keep sneezing, definitely mute my mic. So who else do we have? So we have those characters and eventually our Lin, and no one else on our board. So we could add classes now that we are going to be pushing beyond the 20-star superiors. Who are we looking at? The Wind Archer would be nice. He's at 261 as well. That's the character that's going to be getting our request weeklies. It had the frags but not the energy, and that's allowing us to unlock the masteries and the ascent. Also, one thing I didn't know is that I've been running this fucking idiot for a while now. Like, this character's a few years old, it was on Kronos. And doing its weekly bosses and everything like that. And I was only halfway through done with its goddamn V skills. Like, the 4 skill nodes were maxed, but the damage nodes that I like for my Hurricane and whatnot, they were not. They were like level 14 apiece. It's like, oh god. So I threw like 1400 nodes his way. Got some pretty nice final damage increases just from those. We also had to get another node up, which I don't think is sufficiently leveled for Monsoon to get the M3. I have to wait until I get enough solid energy to just double check that, and if not, just throw a couple extra nodes that way. Oh goddamn, sniffle. But I can't believe that character, of all my characters, had nowhere near completed its 5th job. He was literally my main a long time ago. And it was one of my stronger characters on my account even now, around 30 mil. And before the Hayato, it was my 3rd strongest. But yeah, we're going to upgrade our spreadsheet. I think that's what we'll do today as well. I'd like to see progression and know what I'm working toward over time. As the Hayato will join the Nightwalker as well, and slowly get to the point at which it can do C10, but for now it's just going to be running party bosses just to ink out as many points as we can slowly, or to Jenny weapon until that point. We can solo normal. Like, I know I can solo normal Lucid, but it's one of the few characters that can do hard Lucid, so I'd rather a couple extra points or another chance at an arcane box. Doesn't really matter, but the box would benefit me substantially more. Anything else on my list? Not that I can see in particular. I'm going to have to change my Lin page though. Zero. There we go. Because this is going to be my old Lin. And change the number of its items like we had. For example, an event ring with 27% int. We rerolled that. We had a Dominator with 18% int. We rerolled that, along with many of our other characters across the account, just to get up anywhere between like 140 and 180% drop rate to get flooders over time. So yeah, the CP is not going to be accurate or representative on some of the characters, as we've re-rolled some of our what was damage gear just to have any amount of drop for Dominators, KTs, Black Bear marks, and if we're lucky a Pat mark. Calm down, bird. I'm sniffling a lot. Dun 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 dun. 4 minutes, okay. It's not the worst thing in the world. Food won't take as long as most of the other things I would want to do, like checking my spreadsheets. So I think I'll do food first, come back, then we spreadsheet, update my characters and whatnot. And then we'll be close-ish to the I have a reset. What level are pitched items to 160? Okay, just 1 second. So 160, and if I want to get it to 20 stars, not 22, safeguarding obviously. Less than 1 boon on average. So I could potentially just send it 22 and send it 20, guarantee 22. That could be the play, and if I had spares, I would definitely be doing that. But yeah, we're about to finish, 2 minutes left. It appears my mum is woken up. I can hear her rustling around and whatnot. So I'll finish this, I'll get food, come back to my bed. Wait, no, that's 18 to 22. That's 18 to 20, no, I want... well, yeah, I guess that actually makes sense. Because if we're safeguarding our way to 18, the upgrades to that point don't really matter. But let's say 0. Yeah, booms are 0.79 and about 6 bill. It doesn't feel like it when you actually play the game now. When you get like 5 booms and you don't hit 19. That's very disappointing. Yeah, just gotta wait and see. Because I am pretty happy with the potential that I did end up getting. Like, I couldn't get a high strength roll with any amount of stat. And I'm not really sure what WAP score to be rolling for on these higher items, specifically right now the pitched and then the Eternals. But I put it into a flame score calculator. It was like 111 or something. I'll take it. Come on, we're nearly there. 1 minute. Okay, what if it was the ring as a level 200? The boom chance shouldn't increase. The cost should, though. 6 bill to 12 bill. Literally doubles. To go from 0 to 20. Average booms is 0.77. That's on event though. It's important. Very important. I don't have the income to photos, the weekly clears, the account progression to be tapping or progressing off event. So much waste is involved in that now. Okay. Boom percentile, 75% chance within 1 boom. With the average booms being less than 1, I could potentially just try and send it both to 20 and 1 might go. Yeah, we are done. We still have 47 minutes. I'm gonna go get food and then we can do our spreadsheet, fix that up. There we go, you are done and dusted. So I think we'll start with the Ren and oops. And just update it. It hasn't been updated since 283 when I was at 109 CP in the bossing setup without phantoms. So we've had quite a few upgrades since then, so we'll go over that in a minute. I'm going to mute my mic, get some food, and I'll be back shortly. Okay, I'm back. So we'll start with the Rune. Change into our boss setup. Oh, okay. Pick those. And what are we working with? So we ignore our CP currently. We're not going to update that, as it won't be accurate. We still have event buffs and everything else. We're 286 from 283. We're not looking at our individual stats. The items. What are we working with? So I don't think our arcane's changed. Our Rune boost didn't change. Still 22 and 18. Yes, they're fine. That didn't change. None of these would have. Superior Galax Pendant is 20 star, 21%. It hasn't changed. 21 Dom with 27 strength. Yeah, they're all the same. But our rings did. Okay, so we got the Cicada still have 27. It does. And then ring, Superior ring is 27, which is correct, but it's up to 22 stars from 20. What else? The Guardian Slime ring. Went from 21 to 22 because my old ring's down in my inventory. Over time, eventually we might push to 23 if we get lucky. And we went from 27% to 30. Okay, so we gained 3% there. FAMs, they did get better. We got a 40, 40, 30 now. And I think that is all. We can update our symbols page, I guess, but I don't want to. So we'll go to the Nightwalker briefly. And then go to his spreadsheet. Okie dokie. Do we have our bossing setup first? So we're at 97 with event buffs. Probably closer to 90, potentially even less. And how are our items? So we have 22 earrings with 21%. Okay, that needs to be updated. Earrings with 21% luck. And then we have a 20-star Dominator. And a 20-star Superior. Yep, those are all correct. My arcanes themselves didn't change. They're basically all two lines. This one's done, 30%. I'll take all day. 23s, 20s. These are just settles. We did get a replacement. I think we replaced this one. Rather than two boss 1AD, I think we went with two-line attack. That might be better, but it could be worse. Damn, that puts us from 97 down to 65. Wait, we actually changed. Wait, never mind. Wait, it puts us from 97 up to 99? What the hell? So yeah, two-line attack, and then we have boss. Yes, I think that's probably better. So we got two that we can just bounce between, try our luck with. This one, less so. And there's some boss, if we need that. They haven't been upgraded. Scroll. Black Bean Mark is at 18, 20 stars. Tattoo is at 23%. Okay, that is a change. Didn't have any before. And Con 3 is still just chilling. Okay, so nothing here has changed at all. Fodders. So that's good. Fodders are good. Always good. And I think if I had to pick... It is going to expire, we'll just chuck them in. Try our luck. One line magic attack. Nope, nothing. Never mind. So, might as well make it more orderly. I was like, come on, get drop sleeve. Come on, get drop sleeve. So it's messy. We still need to max out these two. So what, we're about 300 short from Shangri-La to max that one. And about 1200 short from Arteria. Still quite a gap. What else do we need to check? I'm not seeing anything. Everything else should be the same in regards to potentials to stars. Yes. Next, Hayato. Okay, just stirring my oats really quick. I'm gonna have to eat those in a minute. Don't want to just suck up all the milk and just become a clag. Okay, we have this guy now. He does have plenty of room, so stuff an 18 mark, which isn't good enough. It's not. I want to push that to 20, but it's my drop item as well right now, so it's waiting until shining. We have heaps of superior earrings now. See, this can get to 22. This can get to 22. This can get to 22. I could potentially just have this up to 22 as well. Then we have two rings that don't benefit us, but we can get one of these. 22, and there'll be a third damage ring. But let's upgrade what we do have. Face. Condensed. Okay. Condensed. Dense. And it is sitting at 18% strength. Heart is 21 still. Yes. What else do we have? Badge. Ventus. Ventus. And our ranks have been changed, so we have to change these entirely. So we have Superior, Meister, event. Originally, when I made this list, I only had one event ring. So, Superior is a 20. Thus, Meister is a 21. Events don't matter, so they just go the way of the dodo. And then we have just drop rate, so we're ignoring the stat across them. Oh, last one isn't an event ring, it's a silver. Awesome. And then we have two pendants, of which we have none. Gross, because we still don't have the spirit pendant. Wait, is this my damage gear? Drop gear? I don't know, it should all be the same now, right? Yes. Okay, that's fine. So our Dominator, we can remove the potential, and it has no stars. Arcane shoes, are they still at 20? Yes. Gloves 810. Cape 20. Shoulder 23. Top hat bottom 18 apiece. Yep. And then none of these changed. 20, 21, 6, and then 18. Yep. So you're all up to date aside from your level. So it's 75 from 58. Okay, your gear has been updated accordingly. Next, Bishop. Where's my bishop page? There it is. So I actually don't think the bishop has increased in any way, except that it got an arcane glove. No potentials, no nothing, just a glove. And I don't think it increased in any other facet. I think this is my bossing set. So how different is it, if at all? So that's what, 12, 9, it's 21%. That is not high enough. So originally on our page, we can see we had a 30% no starred superior ring, and now we have a 21%. 20 star. And what else do we have? 18%. 18% and on a 21 Meister. And then event being irrelevant as it's our drop gear. Yep, like we're still trying to fill out our arcane set. Yeah, we still need the shoulder on the goddamn Wild Hunter. We just need arcane boxes. What else we got? Got pendant 1, pendant 2. These won't be drop pendants in the future, so we'll just leave these blank. Use cape, all that stuff should be the same. 21 secondary, yes. 18 emblem, yes. 20 magic attack, yes. So we actually didn't have a lot to change here. 17s across the board with 20%. Yes. And 24. So nothing there. Not really. Just a new glove. Wild Hunter. Okay. You do have changes though. Stay on my roots. Oh yeah, we'll take that. So we go over here. We do have the pendant at 20, belt at 20, and earring at 20. Earring is a 20 check, belt is at 20. And pendant, that's the one I need to change. Wait, I think I got rid of my 20 star Dominator for this as well. Yeah, no superior rings either. So oh, an extra Dominator. Okie dokie, so Dominator's gone. So we have a superior. 20 starred. No potential. No second pendant. We have arcane boot. Is it 18 stars? 18. Change the color to like a teal. Oops, wrong Quebec. I want to change the word. There we go, and cape is arcane as well. Arcane. And cape isn't. Yeah, it's not. Glove potential though is 8 CD. 8% crit. And what was 7 all stat? 7% of dex. Excellent. What else? I don't think anything else in particular changed. We still don't have a fairy heart. Face and eye just drop, and garbage other items. Is it 21? Yes. 60 and 12, yes. 20, yes. So they are all the same. No changes there. What about hat top bottom? They're still all 18s, no potentials. Yep. Change this and this. Okay, so we don't have any rings for our damage set. We just have our drop rings and the like, so plenty of room to grow here as well. Tons of room. Stir. But we've got some KTs. Might get lucky and get to 20 or 21. 21 preferably for the superior ring to finish that set. Can always try our luck. We don't have anything to cube. We'll need to tier up. Okay. So you're done. You have been updated, except your level. You're at 260. Now you're at 264. And the last one was the Lin, but we are going to reset the Lin. So, delete. Oh, I just select and delete. Change the name, change all my bits. Just setting up my Lin page for when I do create it. Since I'm a big fan of this Lin, like the name, all that, but let's say my oats. But we are making a new Lin. And we're going hard. I want to push into the 280s. Get up here with these guys. So I'm gonna mute my mic for a minute. Hit my oats and then we can get back at it. Back again. But I actually don't remember what I was trying to do earlier. You'd be like, oh, I can show you that thing, and then I forgot what it was. Oh yeah. Wind Dutcher. It's a goddamn B matrix. So we still have 6 minutes until reset. So we're cool on that regard. So if I look at his V skills now, they have progressed. So all of the attacking skills are now at 25, excluding this one, the Monsoon specifically. I will probably have to find something to level it up more. Yeah. But yeah, we just threw notes on. Why the hell were these all at like 13, 14? That's ridiculous. And we also had some, heaps of, no charge, but about 8k. And with that, we were maxing out these 4 skills. We ended up getting Merciless Winds from 21 to 25, Gale Barrier from 8 to 21, Vicious Shot from 9 to 17, and then Guided Barrier just went up 1 level from the nodes that we opened. So obviously not a stat difference, even though this is a damage setup, but final damage difference for sure. But we're gonna run through the corner. We're gonna do our daily missions for XP, as well as our drops and everything like that. So we're not even halfway through this level. Oh, big stretch. I have no idea how much EXP we gain per day. Not going to bother doing Monster Park on it, as we'll definitely level up before CW3 starts. Oh, big drink. So this is what we're working with. Basically, missing 1 line of drop from an item, so I think we're at 160. We are. These 3 items are done, aside from stars, 2 lines on each. And these have just been upgraded to unique, no stars, with 3 cubes. So obviously, tons of potential room to grow here. Do we have any drops to sort? I don't think we have any. No. We'll do have 4 pendants and a damage one, so 3 pendants. Ugh. Hopefully one can go to 21. Start working on superiors into the future. Because we'll have to start farming coins soon as well. Right to that end. But this will be added into our daily rotation once it hits 260. And then we can push it through relics, coins, build it up over time. No, still 3 minutes. But all in all, it's not doing too badly. Goddamn hiccups. Yeah, if we look at our characters, what I was trying to do earlier, but now we can. So our top 4 characters are all over 275 now. There it goes, 266 to 261. These are characters I also want to work on. Least of all being the Night Lord, specifically because it's too weak to grind Monster Park in the sodium area. So it'll be slow runs, and that's just inconvenient. And I do want to get the Demon Slayer. I didn't hate bossing on him, so get him up as well. And the Wind Archer, one of my old mains. He has a couple of 20-piece Absolab items. We're trying to transition him into 18 Arcane. We only have 2 in storage at the moment. I think it's the cape and the glove. And go down another page. And we have these guys. This one doesn't matter. So, a number of events ago, we actually had a Mulung dojo partner XP share event thing going on. And we basically got any linked character to 260 very quickly, and I picked the Mercedes. I really didn't enjoy playing this class to 210. So, no, just full sent that. I'm with the Dawn Warrior. Not long ago now, he recently got an arcane weapon. We're still spreading out arcane weapons across our account. We can definitely get some work put into him. Lind will be replaced with a new Lind, Shade. I don't hate the Shade, but it's just sitting there. We have too many things to work on. And then we have more 260s. We have the hero. This was originally Tanjiro during the Demon Slayer event. Mechanic. He's just sitting there. He has no drop rate. All my 260s, he's done without anything on him. So he's just back burner. This is an old character, my Luminous from Chronos. And then we have my Buck. Buck I would like to do something with. And now we're about to finish the 260s being the Seer. These two are current FL. Except my quests. So we've got 215. Can we get any luck today? I think we only got one primal yesterday and no actual drops. And cube. No primal, that's fine. Let's go and run our daily quests. Dun 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 dun. F6. Okie dokie. But yeah, with the Hayato, he has finished a couple of his symbols. I think 2, so we're doing less dailies in total on him. Those symbols specifically. Not sure what point I want to stop pushing his sacred symbols. As we're not doing any bosses that require sacred force. So it's basically just for stat. But that's okay too. Every little bit helps. But eventually the Hayato will be done with the arcane dailies. And then I think it'll be character number 4 actually. Actually, I have that in my spreadsheet. It hasn't been updated. Where is symbol page? Symbols. So yeah, it's the Bishop, the Nightwalker, and the Ren that have been finished. All of theirs have reached level 20. That's good. And the one I was pushing next was my Lin, but we're replacing our Lin with a new Lin. Yay. So who else has decently leveled ones we could push towards? I think I want to do one or two characters at a time. Probably no more than that, especially once the June update comes. When the daily symbols get doubled, which is good. Most importantly, I'll be on Challenger World and I want to commit most of my time to that. So it looks like it hasn't been updated, yeah. Wild Hunter has 8 across the board. I think they're closer to 10 now. Shade has 15 to 18. They're pretty high. Anyone else? Even my Wind Arch is kind of low. It has 14 to 16s. Demon Slayers 14 to 16s. Dawn Warriors 13 to 15. Heroes all 12s. So yeah, most of them were only leveled up while I was leveling the characters. So yeah, just need to get on there, get some more Arcane Force up, especially for those characters that I do want to push towards C10 in. as that damage loss or gain would be very, very much appreciated. I could mitigate that. I'm just glad to be a high enough level that all of these zones are reduced to 100 kills each, rather than 300 or 500. That sort of just makes the farm tedious. You're done next. Come on, let's run them down. I just really want to get my favorite damage skin. Being the party quest unit damage skin, or whatever. The blue unit damage skin, god damn it. The basic one. Come on, let's run it down to 30 more. But when it comes to Grand Assemble specifically, not a whole lot of progress has been made on the account-wide front. Just because it's a lot of time required. Just daily. But yeah, I should update these. See who I want to be working on, who I'm currently working on, and everything like that. So I'll actually start going backwards to my characters since I'm already on the car. And just add it. So it won't be getting its arcane symbols pushed properly for quite some time, as we only want to get it to 260 right now. Okay, you're done. But dun. Might as well get the Rune. Oh, calm down, Wilbur. That's that one. Last but not least, Limiter. But yeah, I don't actually keep track of how much EXP I'm gaining from these, so we'll see what kind of chunk I get. I'm assuming somewhere around 10 to 20%. Maybe if it's still on the lower end of that, will be done by the time Challenge World comes around. Alrighty, so these are done. And they are all good. That's not bad XP, a couple of days. Yeah, we're 32 to 47, so 15% a day. Less than 5 days. So we'll get it in time. We'll go to my jobs page so we can run through all these guys. Rune Day, we're going to get on that shortly, but right now we need to try for the drops. See, why did my familiar thing just deactivate? There we go, came back on. I don't know why it does that. We did level up, I think yesterday or the day before, from 210 to 211 over time just doing arc. It sort of sucks, makes us uneven when we do want to hyper burn this guy. So that's kind of annoying. It's not a huge deal, I guess. Okay, will anyone have luck? What day is it? It's the 7th. There we go. Just have to quickly scroll down to it. Come on, sure we can get 1 or 2 drops across the entire account. But yeah, we'll have 1 month, or I don't, we'll have 1 month on Challenger World before the Kinesis release comes out. And I'm not even confident I'll start getting Arcane, oh damn it, boxes in that time. So we won't be sharing anything we do get, even if we do get a full 4 set, nothing. As we will want to save, build up fodders over time, even if we get like 2 fodders each. Oh yeah, I don't want to do you. And the reason being specifically is safeguard to 18, raw tap to 20, guarantee 22. That's not short term, that's very long term specifically. Yes, we will be using the burning gear for a very long time. It's going to be very expensive to upgrade arcanes, and you basically have to get the full set to 18 for it to be viable. Or maybe higher, depending on how high you push. Nothing. Where's my bottle? Summon, please. Because we'll finish this character and the buck, and then we're a third of the way done through our arc dailies. No luck yet? Like, there are so many characters I want to even just start leveling up. I have a handful of characters just sitting at 200 from the Legion potions, and they're just waiting for hyper burn so I can push them. Start getting them up to at least normal Lamian, hard Lamian, and then we'll see where we can get from there. But there's just never enough time. If I could grind 6 characters at once in the same account, I would, but simply not possible. Okay, are you going to provide anything? So I'm thinking before we get back to WAPing actually, and go and run some bosses. EXP is good and all, but that'll increase over time regardless, until it stagnates during Challenger World 3. And we don't need levels specifically for any particular breakpoint, so it's not the biggest deal in the world. Like, I know I'll get frags and money from farming, but if we're just talking specifically about account progression, I think doing my bosses first should be the priority. As yeah, the account's sort of just gonna only yeah, I see one, it's shiny, it's in the corner. Primal for the Demon Slayer. Demon. Ooh, that hurts. So from the 11th of May, literally a month, it gained 1 primal. No DOMs. No nothing. That's sort of bad. Next. But I am looking forward to the release of Challenger World. Getting the grind in. Having map be full of people. Banging those out. Seeing lots more people play. It's also a nice aspect of it. Yeah. And the MVP situation is going to be appreciated. Far more likely to see them. They really don't occur in Hyperion. Yeah, it's just missing out on the passes, or the arrow pass that gives XP, or anything like that. It's just going to slow. Oh, yeah, so if I show you my X matrix at the moment. So we're currently just trying to get this last one, and then we'll see what we can do. I'm thinking of getting Janice unlocked. Maybe. Everything's just a will see on the back burner sort of thing. Now I haven't tested out my bosses on this character since unlocking my masteries, which I recently did, so I haven't tested my ascent or anything like that. And nothing there. Oh well. Summoned. Yeah, this Luminous is old and it hasn't done anything, and the gear sort of sucks. But it has fodders. The low fodders specifically. Anything? No. Let's go, Night Lord. Surely you'll have something. If I look at my Night Lord's items, it's very underwhelming. I got it as an arcane weapon. It has a secondary and an emblem that need to be re-rolled. They're just 2 lines of anything really. And then just drop items. It does have 21 on top hat bottom. They're all at 17 before the 18 change came in. But yeah, it's sitting at around 11 now. Anything? No. Okay, we'll jump on the Wild Hunter second last, as I want to do all my monster parks and everything like that as well. Three. All. L. Normal. But yeah, this is one of our main drop. That looks too low. 162. 172. There we go. Yep. I was looking at my gear earlier, that's why. This is just going to be a mule character into the future. Not sure what I'm going to do with it, as my new Lin will replace it. But even knowing that, the last few weeks, I'm still running my daily bosses. Just in case. Because you never know. It's sitting at 16. So it is one of my stronger classes overall. Nothing. No dominators yet. Then we get the Hyperion. The only difference is we also run Golix on him every day and do his dailies. So a little bit more involved, but it doesn't take too long. 4, 5. Ah. For my drop, 346. So the second highest drop rate on my account, and I still can't get dominators. Not really appearing for him. G skills, just make the dailies a little bit faster. My symbols page for a second. I want to update my Ayato symbols. So they're all 14 and 15 the last time I did this. And I just pop the middle one. And then bloop, 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 bloop. Excellent. Okay. Nothing? Okay. I'll take the coins and the key, please. Coins. Okie dokie. So if I look at my symbols, these don't really matter. It's these ones that I want to finish. So we have 20. 19, which should be finished. Is it today or tomorrow? Soon. Very soon. Do we have any to use? Oh, we do. We have 90. So we are done with Choo Choo. Delete. Edit. Take out. Excellent. And we'll chuck these in just to tidy it up a bit. And then 20. 19. Yes, nearly done. 19. Yeah, just 19 across the board, it's okay. 19. 19. And then we can finish you off. So you were 6311, and now you are 6541. 6541. Obviously, I can upgrade them and whatnot for a little bit, one level apiece. How expensive is it? Not that it really matters. So I'll go 7, 5, 4, 2. Wait. Oh, god damn it. Back. Yes, so we upgraded the wrong character. We're upgrading our bishop's ones. 19. Oh, god damn it. 19. And then for the grandest, we have 7, 5, 4, 2. So it's actually ahead of my bishop now, it looks like. Though I didn't check to update my bishops. Okay, let's run them down. With assorted dailies to contribute to. Like the Sacred Force is good if I want to push past the levels that they're currently at. But right now we want to get our Arcane Force up. Once they're maxed, I never have to consider it again. Come on, let's get it. Next. Off to Morass. Next, Living Spring 2.